Hello Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for June 10th to June 16th. So I will be concentrating on your incoming energies. So we're going to get some energy cards. We're going to clarify those energy cards. We're also going to get some angel and spirit messages to get a little bit deeper with the reading. And then we're going to close out the reading with your angel number and affirmation. So please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you find that it isn't resonating for you, that's okay. Please also check out your rising and moon signs. I have already meditated and prepared the cards for this reading, so let's cleanse the space together. So I'm going to do that by ringing the bell. So you are going to hear a loud bell sound now. Okay, Aries. Angels, spirits, guides, let's try and connect our energies and let's see what messages they have for you as we move through June 10th to June 16th. So let's find out what those energies are, Aries. All right. Energies for June 10th to June 16th, please. Anything else you'd like to share? Perfect. And there we go. Okay, we'll get into those in a minute. Let's start with the bottom of the deck. You got Patience, number 14. Very comparable to the Temperance card in the Major Arcana, but Patience, it's saying you have been very patient. You've been waiting for you've been waiting for a lot of things to come to light, and you've really had you really have had to it's required you to really be patient. And of course, Aries, that's not something that you particularly like to do, but it's building a strength within you that's quite strong. Number 18, Shadow. Shadow is all about moon energy. So again, there's things that were kind of unknown. There might be things that are still lingering that are a little unknown, and that's why you're having to require these patience. So let's hope that as we move through June 10th to June 16th, when we look at your energies, that we start to see some resolution to this so that you can feel like you're moving on. A lot of this unknown has to do with your base chakra, which is your root chakra. That is, of course, where all of our solid foundations are built. So when our root chakras are strong, it's like nothing can really penetrate them and everything seems to start to balance itself out. So there could be a little bit of unknown information. There could be some clarity that's required. And, it's requiring, again, you to have that little bit of patience. But I really think that as we move through the week, we're going to start to see some positive movement forward. So the first card that you got here was Heartache and Loss, number 3. Now that could have a lot to do with this unknown or unforeseen energy, and it could be why you're having to have a lot of patience. There might be some healing that has to take place. But we'll get more into that with the tarot cards. It's going to give us a little bit more indication as to which area that heartache and loss is coming from. But what's very nice to see here is, although there might be some heartache and loss with your energy, number 19, the light, this is the sun coming through. This is that sense of positive movement forward, just like we were saying, with a little bit of patience, you're going to start to see that light is starting to come through. You're really feeling a sense of motivation, and I feel like your energy levels are really going to start to, really increase as you move through the week. I think you're going to start to get some clarity and some positive information that's really going to help you feel energized. When we are feeling that light energy, which again is sun energy, we really feel as if we are motivated to really do anything. We have the power and the ability to really feel that strength within us to be able to just go for it. So I really feel like it's going to be a positive week as we move through this week. And number 8, positive movement forward. So look at that. There is definitely, you are not looking backwards. You are moving towards the light. And look at that. Look at that. Even your ship here, your canoe, your boat, your sailboat is actually floating towards the light. And look at the waters. Absolutely beautiful, blue, crisp, tranquil. And you've even got sort of this eagle soaring, which means you're feeling this sense of freedom. You're feeling a sense of that everything is starting to come into play here. So now that is your energies. Let's get right into your tarot cards, just so that we can get a better understanding as to what all of these mean. So we're going to ask our spirit angels and guides to help us, to give us a little bit more clarity. Okay. I'm going to leave those two. Let's see if there's anything else. Actually, they're saying put them back. If they are meant to come out, they will come out. So 9 of Wands, you are always ready for a challenge, Aries. And Princess of Swords, that's that clarity coming into play. You are able to defend yourself. You're able to prepare yourself for any type of confrontation or challenge because you have the clarity that you need. So this is going to be very good. That's positive. So let's see if those come out again. So let's start with that heartache and loss. So let's find out. Let's see if we can find what is happening with the heartache and loss. Thank you. All right. I'm going to read the one that actually popped up first. It's the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something that was hurtful, something that you felt was, you felt that something was going to work out in a certain way, and it didn't work out that way. So now you're having to look at things from a different lens, from a different perspective, from a different light. But you know what? You're feeling somewhat okay with this. Oh, this is wonderful. You're feeling good with walking away from this because it's emotional upheaval that you don't need anymore. And, it's not to say that you don't care, because you do care. But the fact of the matter is that you can't keep living in that emotional drama anymore. You need to break yourself free from it. And just because we walk away from something that was hurtful or we feel a loss doesn't mean that we aren't able to rebuild ourselves a little stronger. And then, you know what? Maybe we can revisit things when we have that inner power and inner strength. I really believe that that's what's happening here. It's just a situation that you were hoping was going to emotionally turn out a little bit better than hoped for. But you're feeling very strong and you're feeling confident in your decision to walk away. Because again, when you look at what's behind here, this is all unnecessary drama that you just don't need in your life. So now you are very, again, you're feeling that strength. And the reason you're feeling that strength is because the Ace of Swords, you've got the clarity and the truth. You feel very, again, you're feeling that sense of, that sense of confidence that with this truth that's coming out, you're feeling a sense of victory. You know that what you're doing, you're on the right track, you're on the right path, you're moving again in a more positive, path. And that is what is really helping to rebuild your inner strength, your inner resources. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful ace. Again, it's that light of clarity. Look at the sun is breaking through the clouds. There's no more of those clouds that have been clogging or flooding your mind. You're able to really see everything right down to the truth. So a very nice energy there. So now let's get for the light. Number 19. Number 19 in numerology would be number 10. So the ending of a certain chapter and then the beginning of something else, because we bring that further down to a 1. So you are feeling very energized to close out cycles in your life. And absolutely. So the 5 of Swords, can be a hollow victory. Again, you feel as if you may have won the battle, but it's not something that, you really didn't care to be a part of it. 5 of Swords can also be, having to, it's almost as if you're feeling as if you've been giving in to what people have been saying. And maybe that's what they've been talking about, or their opinions or their judgments have all been coming to the forefront. And, you've really been feeling like, I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I really want to, 8 of Cups, walk away from it. I want to see the truth and clarity behind everything so that I can make that great decision to walk away, because I don't want to listen to what other people are saying. Because if it's not positive, then you know what? It's not worth holding on to. So I believe with the 5 of Swords, it really could be people, people that are kind of, having talks around you, and they might even be talking about you. And if it comes to light and you find out who this is, it might be bringing a bit of heartache and a bit of loss. That's why you have to emotionally walk away from it, but feel victory with it, because again, you're getting to the truth of the matter. You're really finding out maybe why people are saying what they're saying. You're continuing to stay very strong and focused on your path towards the light. Now, the 7 of Coins is all about the investments that you make. And it's really about, again, having patience. You planted a crop, you planted a seed, you planted an investment. You may have even planted time into a relationship, or you may have planted money into an investment, or even into a job. And you're really evaluating things at this time. Like, is this Is this something that I should continue to pursue? Should I continue to have the patience to, hold up to this? Is it going to bring me, that positive energy that I'm looking for, that positive affirmation that I'm looking for? That's only something that you can decide, but I believe that you are, with that Ace of Swords, going to get some information, some truth and clarity that's going to help give you that breakthrough moment where you're going to really be able to decide, you know what? Maybe I've invested a lot into somebody that hasn't been really watching my back. They haven't been saying the things that maybe they've been talking behind my back. I need to decide whether I want to continue to put the effort into that. If it is an investment, something again that you've planted the seeds with and you're watching it grow, you might decide to, don't always listen to what everybody is saying. Maybe you really need to continue to have that patience, especially if it's an investment. Somebody could be rushing you and saying, oh my goodness, you need to get out of that. You need to go into something else. Look for some advice before you really make any concrete plans, because again, your path and energy is, again, positive energy, but it's definitely something you need to evaluate before you make any decisions. I'm going to get one more card for that. Let's just get a clarifier for the Five of Swords and the Seven of Coins, please. If I could just get a clarifier. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So absolutely beautiful. So, again, choice is always yours. Decisions are always yours. But know that whatever choice that you do make, you are following your wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and you're following the path of the sun. So very nice, positive energy, Aries. So again, now that we have this number 8, positive movement forward. Wow, absolutely lovely. This is going to be a very transformational week. I think you're going to see a lot of breakthroughs come into play. Definitely emotionally. Let's see, Nine of Wands. You see that Nine of Wands wanted to come out. All right. Okay, so let's start with the Nine of Wands, because that did come out when we were shuffling before, and that's you always ready for a challenge. It doesn't mean that you're starting a challenge. It means that you are always prepared if there is a challenge. You know how to handle your own. You stand your ground. You don't back down from a challenge, especially if it's something that, is really important to you. Something that, again, if it's in a relationship, it's something that really hits your heartstrings, and you are protecting your values and your morals. And again, it can have to do with business as well. It's positive movement forward. So whatever the challenge is, know that this might be, the kind of the breakthrough challenge where, maybe you're putting a rest to all of these challenges. But there might be one more that brings you closer towards that positive movement forward. King of Coins, again, no gender in any of the cards. This is definitely earth energy, so it's long-term, planning for your long-term energy. And again, this is why you could be feeling this sense of challenge. You want to move forward. You're ready for this positive movement forward because you've been planning for your success. So King of Coins being an earth sign, again, could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But it can also be you, Aries. This could be who you are at this time. You are taking the lead in what you want to prepare for your future for the long term. Not just finances. This is preparing everything in your life. Everything that really, means something important to you. Family, health, job, career, investments, home, grandchildren. It really, of course, is going to resonate differently with each of you. So if any of you are feeling that there is this sort of one last challenge to really get where it is where you need to be, to continue that long-term planning for your future, know that your energy behind it is positive movement forward. So even if you have to still have a bit of patience to see things grow, that you feel the sense of confidence knowing that you are building towards a brighter and healthier future as well. Baby steps sometimes are the steps that really produce the best long-term abundance. So again, with the King of Coins, you don't mind investing the time because you know that it's all going to come into fruition for you because of the hard work you're putting into it. And look at the Ten of Coins, absolutely beautiful. So Ten of Coins is feeling that sense of completion. It's feeling that sense of abundance. It could be monetary, definitely monetary, because coins, again, are our earthly pleasures. But, it's all about family, too. So, again, these two cards go hand in hand about really, that positive movement forward. No matter what challenges come into play, you are planning for your long-term happy success, and it looks as if there's some completions coming into play for you. Look at the beautiful yellow behind here. That's that sun gleaming down behind you, really showing you the way. You are feeling extremely empowered and positive and confident as you start really making some deep some deep decisions about the time you invest into everything in your life at this point, because it all is those stepping stones towards a brighter, beautiful, abundant future. You've had, these have been very impactful cards, beautiful, beautiful cards. All right, so let's get your angel message. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you as we move through the 10th of June to the 16th of June. So spirit, angels, and guides, what would you like to share with Aries? Thank you. We're just going to take the one. So it says surrender obsessive thinking. Okay, so if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, and that could have something to do with the heartache, it could have something to do with the Five of Swords, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Again, you want to turn that drama over. You want to walk away from it. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem with that Ace of Swords. Absolutely, your angels are just want to reaffirm, you know, with the cards that they've given you already, with the cards that have come up, that really they are there. They want to take that dilemma over. They don't want that drama for you anymore, and they're willing to take that on themselves because they want you to feel that sense of clarity and that sense of victory. So let's get another angel message, find out a little bit more as to what's going on. So spirit, angels, guides for Aries. What would you like to share? What is the message you'd like to share with Aries? All right. Okay, you got the flipper and this one. So I'm going to read both. So you got Raziel Rainbow, number 8 again. So you've got 2 8s here. You got 3 8s actually. So 888, very powerful number. So you're enlightened. There is a lot of enlightenment coming into play. You're adaptable, soulful, and connected. So again, with that rainbow, it's really feeling that sense of connection. You know, it's really, again, feeling like you can adapt to situations where you need to. So whether that's in work or whether that's in personal relationships or even in friendships, you know, you really are feeling as if you can, you're able to adapt to situations to go with the flow. You are bringing on your wish fulfillment with the rainbow. And the rainbow is that rainbow of completion, the rainbow of happiness. And even though we have some heartache and some loss, and we have some walking away from something emotional, we have that sense of clarity and that sense of victory. And at the end of any storm or any challenge, at the end of a rainbow is your pot of gold. So beautiful energy. And then you also got Sandalphon Turquoise, number 9. So forgiveness. So again, if it's time to forgive somebody or forgive yourself, maybe it's time to really look into that, because when you can release that, you can release the chaos, you release all of those questions and the pain, you get the clarity that you want. And, you know, you might be seeking some information, and that's very apparent with that Ace of Swords. And I believe that that is going to come to light for you between June 10th and June 16th. You're going to feel a sense of freedom. Remember, right in the beginning with that, wasn't that one? I'm so sorry. It was with the positive movement forward. We've got that eagle there by the sun. And that's really showing you that you are ready to soar. You're ready to soar, and you're ready to feel free, a weight lifted. There's lots of healing going on. So you've got a lot of healing energy. Remember, you've got a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and your wish fulfillments. That is fantastic. So let's do an angel answer, questions and answers, and let's find out if the angels have any further information that they would like to share with you as we begin to close out your reading. Spirit, angels, and guides. Definitely that one. That one fell on the floor. And that one. Just going to pick that one up. So what they want to say, it's not the right time. So again, you know, what they're trying to reiterate it, that you might need a little bit more patience. You know, you have been investing in investing into something, but it's still time to just maybe get a little bit more clarity, because it's just not quite the right time. And the opportunity is going to come for you. You know, I'm going to get one more. Your opportunity is coming in for you. It's just not the right time, maybe this week. I think there's healing that needs to take place. I think that you really need to find that clarity. And this week is where the answers are going to come into play. And the angels want you to look for a sign. So make sure that you look for signs. And I think one of the biggest signs that's going to be for you is, you know, the synchronicities of numbers. So I believe that 888 is going to be a very significant number for you. So watch for that, because I think that is what's going to help you know when the right time is to take the action that you need. The opportunity is right there. It's just you need a little bit more clarity. And once you get that clarity, you're able to forgive and you're able to walk away from anything that's emotional. You're going to feel a sense of weight lifted and a sense of freedom. So let's close out your reading with your angel number. So let's find out, Aries, what the angel number is for you. Spirit, angels, and guides. We'll find out. There we go. And you got number 1212. So it says, I am focused. So it's saying stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused. So again, I'm going to reiterate the number 888 and 1212. Any synchronicities of these numbers is your angels reaching out to you to let you know that they are listening, that they are there, and that they have messages for you. Aries, that's all I have for you this week. I hope that you found some meaning behind the cards here, and if so, please leave comments because I do love to read them. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next week, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.